Yo, hey guys, welcome to the Blender. Today we're gonna make a new tutorial, something about lighting and text. So first I'm gonna go here, delete this cube, and go with text, new text, and type something like noise maybe. And go here to geometry, and increase depth a little bit, and increase extruded. It's extrude like this, RX 90. And like this way here. I'm gonna set the camera so like this way and change the resolution here. Let's make it 180p, something like this. Then switch to the cycles and GPU makes render for better optimization like 10, and here for final 250. So this is like something good, but for the camera we're gonna switch our camera here. So go into the camera and check panorama, and then I'm gonna type in lens. I'm gonna use this 3.50, something like this way, and zoom as text. Move the text like this here, maybe swap it, and some rotation. Something this way. And I think it's cool. Now for now I'm gonna use the mirror modifier to make reflected here, like I have a glass or something, but I don't. So I'm gonna use it in y-axis, or I can duplicate later, but for now I'm gonna hide it right now and go to shading. So I'm looking for HDRI or something very dark, but let's start with glass. So I'm gonna make everything dark here and remove the light. And remove the light like this. And now start with the material. So first thing I'm gonna go delete this principled BSDF, hit delete, glass shader. So I'm gonna go here and hit F3 and type glass. So glass shader here, 1, and shift D for duplicate, 1, 2, and shift D again. So now I have three glass shaders. So add another shader here. So F3 and add shader, and first one go here and second go here, and duplicate this, and first one go to second, and second going to the second one here. And for now we're gonna need one more shader here, like the glass shader and the mix. So we're gonna use normal glass shader, and Control Shift and right click. It's gonna appear mix shader here, or you can find it with F3 and type mix shader. And this shader connect to the surface. And let's start here. Let's make this one as red. So I'm gonna switch to RGB and delete green and blue. So this is 100% red. So next is gonna be green. So I will do the same. Remove red and remove blue. And last one is gonna be blue. So I'm gonna remove the red and green. I have the three colors here. And for the roughness, make sure you have 0 roughness like this, in red and green and blue. We need source light, just so I'm gonna pick the area and make something like this. So it's better to Shift S and cursor to selected to help me assign the lighting. So area here, going up with rotation, and S and X, double X. Something like this way. And let's play with the value here, like 400. And we can duplicate this, Shift D, So for now I'm gonna make this like 1.5, so 1.4, and the blue is 1.4, 1.4. You can adjust it as you want, or randomly you can do it. Here's 0.1 for the roughness. I'm gonna leave the shader in the description. So the next, I'm gonna go here, switch to the camera, and try to assign the light. So I'm gonna remove this one, and Shift D, down, RX 180, RXX, switch to render, light bus like this, and connect the first one to the back, like here, and I'm gonna go use HDRI to create something, like search like studio. You can use any of this or try different, but I'm gonna use this one with 2K resolution, and then I'm gonna use here the denoising, maybe 25, and go to go into the film and active transparent, and with off world here, gonna low this 0.5. You can try a different here, like in the back, like glossy or anything. I already do it in zero background like this, dark. So we're gonna switch here to off world and disable this, and also disable the transparent, so everything black for setting lighting and light area gain. And you can play with this value like this. And now you can activate the HDRI here and make it transparent and run the render. So after play around with the values here, and it changes this roughness to 0.1 and this color here, so it turn it to something like milky a little, and adjust the camera. So you're gonna try a little, and until you find the good one. And HDRI still with 0.3. So then I'm gonna go with render, and I already rendered this, so I'm gonna go here. So after I render it, I go to the Photoshop here and place a black background like this, and scale it a little here. And the next I add a normal black background, something like this, fully black, and go to filter and noise and add some noise like here, like 12, and hit OK and change the mode to the color dodge to achieve this a little noisy here, you can see. And this, like this noise, as you see. And the next I duplicate this noise text and going with JSON blur here and make little blur and use a mask to remove the blur in the middle, so it's gonna fade like the field of view or something. And the next I use texture, like to break glass here with some building option and clear in the mask. And the next use a little glassy here and a couple of smoke, and here you're done.